As we head into the long weekend, I know many of us are turning our thoughts to the outdoors. Alberta's relaunch strategy recognizes the importance of the outdoors and recreation for Albertans' sense of well-being, while also recommending limiting non-essential travel outside the province at this time. With that in mind, I am pleased to announce that effective today, outdoor gathering limits are being increased to a maximum of 50 people, no matter where you live, as long as physical distancing of at least 2 meters is being maintained between different households. And everyone attending that gathering follows proper hygiene practices. I also encourage you not to share food or drinks at any of these gatherings, as this practice has frequently been linked to transmission of the virus. As we start to ease certain restrictions, it is increasingly important that we all continue to take proper precautions to prevent the spread of COVID-19, including frequent hand washing, always staying home whenever you feel ill, and considering use of a non-medical mask while out in public, particularly if you will be within 2 meters of others. We must also use our best judgment when determining whether a gathering can go ahead. For example, if you are planning a gathering of friends in your backyard, only invite as many people as your yard can hold while maintaining 2 meters of physical distance between people from different households, and encourage people to bring their own snacks and drinks and to not share these items. You may also want to clean and sanitize doorknobs, faucets, and bathroom facilities partway through the gathering if people from outside your household are using them, and have hand sanitizer available to your guests. Hold off on any gathering if you are uncertain you can follow public health orders and guidelines. Again, this new order permitting gatherings of less than 50 people applies only to outdoor gatherings. Indoor gatherings, not specified by the measures I spoke about earlier this week, must still be limited to fewer than 15 people. For those who are looking to get away to a summer cottage this weekend, respect the health and safety of small communities along the way by planning your trip without stops for gas or food where possible. We should continue to avoid non-essential travel outside the province. When outdoors or in public, we must take all necessary precautions to protect our health and the health of those around us. Some municipalities continue to restrict access to playgrounds. Please follow these restrictions where they apply. Where playgrounds are not municipally restricted, they can be accessed. I recommend encouraging your children to play with children in the same household or cohort family. Also sanitize hands before and after playing on a play structure, and remember to wash your children's hands and your own thoroughly when you get home from the playground. As we end another week, I'm happy to report that there are now 5,317 Albertans who have recovered from COVID-19, leaving 1,073 active cases in the province. Currently, 62 people are hospitalized with COVID-19, with 9 of those admitted to ICUs. In the last 24 hours, out of 4,505 new test results, there were 58 new cases. I can also share today some early results from the asymptomatic testing in Calgary. Since testing started earlier this week, so over the course of the week since Monday, we have identified 50 COVID cases who are reported as having no symptoms. It is important to note, first of all, that I do not have information on how many of these are asymptomatic close contacts of confirmed cases, and how many have no known exposure. Secondly, it is important to know that we do not yet have the full investigation on all these cases. We know from other jurisdictions who have done asymptomatic testing that sometimes on further reflection, those who initially report no symptoms do identify mild symptoms that they may have had earlier. I will have more information to share next week, but it seems from this early information that the asymptomatic testing program in Calgary is helping us identify additional cases. As we do further evaluation on possible locations of exposure, I will share more information. I am sad to report 4 additional deaths in Calgary zone. All were in continuing care facilities. This brings the total number of deaths in Alberta to 125. Even while we begin to enter stage 1 of our relaunch, let us remember this virus still poses a risk, particularly to the elderly and people with chronic medical conditions. We need to remember that no Albertan is expendable and their lives matter as much as any of ours, and to keep the grieving family and friends of those who we have lost to COVID-19 in our thoughts.